Spade back here with you, High Noon Leatherworks, for another leather adventure. And today we're going to do another short project out of some scrap. And it's quick, it's easy, so come on in and let's get started. So as you can see, I've got everything laid out here. I've got my mallet, I've got a set of snaps, I've got the snap setter, I've got a small hole punch for the snap, I've got some scrap leather here, and I just pulled this out of my little scrap container that I just throw stuff in as I'm cutting things out. But it's just, you know, it's not something that I want to throw away because I can use it on things like this. So I just throw it in a small container, keep it. Here's a little piece that I had left over from doing a dog collar, and you can see that project on my videos. So go back out and check that out sometime. So what I want to do is I'm going to make, just out of this scrap, I've got a drawer. Everybody's got those junk drawers, but I've got a drawer that has, I don't know how many of these charging cords. You know, everything's got to have a charging cord now. Earbuds, 3 or 4 pair of earbuds in there. So this will work for anything like this. Extension cords, if you want to hang them up in your garage or something, this will work for that. So what I want to do is I want to get this organized and all the rest of them that's in that drawer so that I don't have them all tangled up together. You know how that is. You go to grab one, you're like, that's the one I need. You grab it and you pull out 5 of them. So that gets a little irritating. So I'm like, I'm going to use some of my scrap and I'm going to make me some organizers to keep these things where they don't get all tangled up. So the first thing I want to do is take whatever I'm going to use and wrap my leather, my scrap leather, around it, and see, I'm measuring, I want to see how big a piece that I need that's going to keep that together. And then what I could do is I can take a scribe or stylus or anything really and just mark it. So I'll just put a little mark there, and I'll just a small indentation right there. So that way I know exactly where to cut it. Now I could go ahead and cut that and leave it square, but I'm going to go ahead and round off those edges. So I'll take a rounding punch, backing, a piece of backing leather here, and I'm just going to clean that up. Instead of a square end, I'm going to make them round. So real quick, doesn't take long, and then I can do the other one on the mark that I made, and that'll give me my length to get started. Set that aside. So there's my piece, the length that I need it. I'm going to need that scrap piece again for my snap. So I'm using silver, and these come in silver and brass, but I'm going to make my mark where I need to punch this. So I'll put that on there, figure out where I want it, and then I'll just put a little pressure on it and spin it real quick, and you can see it makes a mark exactly where I need to put my hole. And then I could do the exact same thing on the other end for the male part. And I'm just eyeballing it. You could measure it and everything. and I'll eyeball it, put a little pressure on it, rotate it. You can see the indentation. Now all I have to do is take my punch, put it on my backer, my scrap piece of leather. There's the first hole. Turn it around. Got my 2 holes. I'm done with that punch. Now I can go ahead and install my 2 snaps, the male and the female. So I'll put in the female side, put it on my setter, take my setting tool, knock that down. That feels good. I'll flip it over. I like to do the other one, the male, on the flat side of the setter and not the curved. I do the finished snap side on the curved side. So you always want to double check these and make sure that you're putting it in the right direction. So that feeds in from the back side. Then the male part of the snap goes on. Push it down, make sure it's down all the way. Take your setter or your setting tool. Double check it, make sure it's snug, tight. There's the male end. There's the female end, or the finished side. I can take my electrical cord now, or my earbuds, or in this case, a charger. Get that cord all together, wrap that piece around, and fold it over. Snap it together, and there you go. It's finished. That cord's not going to come out. It's nice and snug. You could do this with any color. I'm just leaving it natural. You could dye it if you wanted, whatever. You could color coordinate them. So you know, okay, everything that I have that's black is phone chargers. Everything that I have in tan is, earbuds. Everything I have in another color could be computer chargers, whatever, Chromebook chargers. So whatever you have, that's a quick, simple little device you can make for nearly nothing. It's for a snap and some scrap leather that you had left over from another project. If you're just getting into leather working, that'd be an awesome thing to start with. So thanks for coming along and checking out this quick little project. Just using scrap, keep you organized, keep things uncluttered, and keep you from pulling your hair out every time you go to get a charger or some earbuds or something out of the drawer. So thanks for coming along and sharing this time with me. I appreciate it. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.